Jaimunji here, and I am back once again with another Fit for a King reaction video, but I'm bringing my lovely wife with me today. Now, I really enjoyed Lonely God, and I have shown you a couple of songs, No Tomorrow, Keeping Secrets, so we've definitely listened to a couple, but this is a brand new track that we haven't listened to at all. It'll be your first time actually seeing what they look like, because I didn't show a music video.
I haven't seen anything. Like, I've heard songs because we've had them in the rotation recently because they're playing at Wacken.
They're playing at Wacken?
They're playing at Wacken!
Playing at Wacken.
All your playlists are endless and I get confused about what's happening where. I drive 98% of the time, but I do not control the music.
Yeah, my playlists go for 4 hours as well, and sometimes I put them on Smart Shuffle, so there's a lot of shit that goes into those, but I'm keen to check this out because I really have been getting into them. Like, we like the metalcore. We like metalcore here. And they're coming down to Australia, so if we really enjoy them live at Wacken, they are playing with The Plot in You. Early next year.
Yes, I do remember seeing the advertisements for that.
So, fingers crossed this kicks ass and we fall in love with it. So, Ali?
Let's get to it.
Alright, you beautiful people, we're going to jump straight into it today. She's been a chaos goblin today. This is our second reaction this morning, and it is just, I'm in for a treat. Let's just say that. Maybe I spiked a coffee with too much caffeine, but I don't know what's going on. But I am keen for this. I really like the songs I've heard so far. I think this is one of those bands that just kind of feel like they're waiting to blow up a bit more. I don't know how long they've been around, but like, the potential is just there. Like, the songs are just banging, and yeah, I'm curious. Something called Begin the Sacrifice. It's got a lot of views on YouTube for only being up for like a day and a half so far. So people must agree with us. So are you keen? Is there anything you want to say to the people before we start?
Let's get to it.
Subscribe. That's the thing you got to say to the people.
Whoops, my bad.
Yes, bad.
Subscribe.
Naughty. Nah, kid, I don't really care. I do. If I wasn't watching that, I just would have thought he was furiously rubbing one out.
Yep, same.
All right.
That's exactly what I thought, particularly when he came over and he's just like,
All right, guys. Okay. Now, if he lights up a cigarette now. Oh, okay. It's going to be an expensive car wash. a good place to pause it on.
Oh my god.
Okay, I wasn't expecting such a kind of dramatic and theatrical video. No.
It's awesome. I have so many questions, so much curiosity. It sounds fantastic.
It does, and unfortunately, the only video I've ever watched of these guys was Lonely God, and that was kind of shot with night vision the whole time, so I couldn't tell you if anyone in this video is a band member or not. So I don't think so. From memory, the singer had long hair. From memory, I'd have to double check. I could be wrong.
You could be wrong.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on here. He's obviously trying to kill old mate here, but old mate.
But also, like, they've got like blackout across the eyes. The hands were completely blacked out.
Oh, were they? I didn't notice the hands.
Yeah, no, on both of them. So, like, the one that got drowned, like, the hands coming back, I thought initially they were wearing gloves. But no, it's full blackout paint on them, which, you know, if it's a sacrifice, maybe it's a ritualistic cult of some form.
I don't know.
Demonic possession.
Yeah. Well,
why was he burying someone alive?
Well, that was the guy that had the axe wound in his back.
I know.
He wasn't doing too well to start with, but he got better.
He got better.
He got better. But yeah, no, and the music and everything on this is great. Because Lonely God, the one I reacted first, was all screaming. There was no clean singing at all. And like I said, I've heard a couple of songs, but the music under it, I like the Sims and everything to go with the clean voice. But when it comes into that chorus, and I know he's probably doing the technique right, but it almost sounds like there's a difference between sounding like you're angry when you're screaming and sounding hurt. Chester Bennington was really good for sounding hurt.
Yes.
This sounds like he's hurt, where Lonely God sounded like he was angry. So it's good to see the night and day between the two. It's not everyone can do that. Normally a lot of people find one tone and kind of rock that hurricane until the cows come home. But yeah, that was a really bad expression. That's so bad. I was like, please don't bring it up. I'll correct myself. I am sorry.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, well, there we go. But yeah, no, I'm really liking it so far. Like, do you want to keep going, or do you have?
I do. The only other thing that came to my head from so many years of watching so many different things, I saw the pit that he dug, and I'm like, there's no way he did that by himself. Oh. It would have taken like a day to be able to do that. But you know, I've watched too much Supernatural.
Movie magic.
Should the things I pray be locked away inside? The duality of a man who's lost his life. I've thrown away every part of me for an empty cure. I can feel it tearing at my skin, waiting for the time to take me in. So tell me your secrets, give me a reason to offer up my life. And when the angels start to sing, wake me from this never-ending dream. Tell me your secrets, give me a reason to offer up my life. Begin the sacrifice. I sink beneath the current and face the hurt again. Go! This is the price I pay. I can feel it tearing at.
Yeah, this is a really interesting music video. Very brutal. I was not expecting him to go full ham with the axe there.
No.
American Psycho.
Great though.
I love the quiet parts in this, though, like the electronic elements that come through. I reckon that's a thing that metalcore has done. I want to say they weren't the first to do it, but I think Bring Me the Horizon with Sepulturnal when that came out really kind of went, yeah, this is how modern metalcore is going to sound. Back from the, you know, don't get me wrong, the old Kill Switch Engage, As I Lay Dying, and stuff like that from back then, Bullet for My Valentine, kind of evolved into, it's almost two different genres, but they still are core at heart. But yeah, I really like what it's doing, and it's exciting because the music's always feeling fresh.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot of repeat. You get bands that kind of have influences, like, you know, early Bad Omens kind of sound like Bring Me the Horizon. Now it sounds nothing like them at all.
They've completely changed what their tone was, but it's almost a natural evolvement.
Oh yeah, everything feels natural. Everyone feels like they've got their own little niche in a way, and that's why I love the genre so much. And yeah, I think some people like to just shoo metalcore a bit, but I'm like, they already made their mind up. They already made their mind up.
That's their choice, and that's fine. Like, you're allowed to like what you like, and you're allowed to not like what you don't like.
Yeah, but just don't tell me what not to like. Yeah.
I'm a big girl. I can make my choices.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Would you like me to hit the space bar?
No, one thing I wanted to touch on is the lyrics.
Yeah, I was kind of listening a bit then as well, but I know you're a bit more, you pay more attention to that than I do.
The line of, tell me your secrets, give me a reason to sacrifice my life. So it's, as much as it says begin the sacrifice initially, and from the way that you see it to start with the video clip, it's him killing other... From now looking at it, it's 100% got to be demonic possession of some form, because, particularly with coming out and it's got all this stuff. At least, in classic horror elements, that tends to be the signs of possession in that aspect. And he's got a book, and he was reading from it. I tried to see if I could read what the top was, but that didn't work. But now I'm thinking more, instead of being like, I'm going to sacrifice you, it's tell me why I should give myself for you.
It's almost like he signed up to this cult who will come and collect the debt.
Potentially?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wouldn't go quite to that. Like, for the video clip, yeah, sure, for that side, but the actual potential meaning of the song wouldn't go that avenue.
No, oh god, no, I was going more visual than I was lyrical there. Yeah.
Sorry, I was an English major in high school.
I was not. I was good at math.
You are good at math.
Yeah.
That helps, because I'm shit at it.
Yes. I'm good
Why do I
with
work
word,
in
I am not. Yes. Well, let's keep going. We've only got less than a minute left in the song. Let's see how this bad boy closes.
I stand, waiting for the time to take me in. So tell me your secrets, give me a reason to offer up my life. And when the angels start to sing, wake me from this never-ending dream. Tell me your secrets, give me a reason to offer up my life and begin the sacrifice.
Okay. I've got something to tell you.
Yep, okay.
Here.
Yep.
The last video was that guy. I didn't recognize him until then, clean shaven, going down the hallway with all these cameras and sitting in that chair. So we're going to have to go back to the first music video, which I think is No Tomorrow. Is there? No, there's no tomorrow. I think that was the first.
Yep.
I don't know. Tell me. We've got to go back, because that was the last music video going down this hallway with all the cameras. But the band were in that. Like, there was a live performance element to it. Okay. All right.
There's a story.
And we need to backtrace. Whoops. That's what happens when you start at the end. It's like watching a third movie first. We'll just consider everything else a prequel, and we're working backwards. We'll discover backwards. So I'll have to show you Lonely God, but maybe I'll hold off on that, and we'll go to the first video that came out, and we'll track it, because there's obviously a story. The album is out in August, so there might be one more video to close this. Oh, I'm not sure. It was interesting. Yeah, People were probably watching this video the whole time going, you said you did the reaction to the other one. Don't you remember? Obviously not. Remembered right at the end there, though. So almost got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. But yeah, no, I really like them, and I want to check them out at Wacken, because seeing them on that huge European festival stage is something else.
What stage do you reckon? I like doing this thing where we're talking about the bands that are going to be playing at Wacken, and us debating about what stage they could be on and what time. We do this for every festival we go to.
Yeah, every.
This is the weird shit we do as a couple.
Yeah, really, yeah, really. I reckon.
Do other people do this?
I hope so. Wet, Headbanger, or Louder. I know I just named half the stages, but
I reckon Louder, but I reckon maybe earlier in the day, like that Brand of Sacrifice spot.
Yeah,
like that 1 p.m. type of space.
Yeah, Brand of Sacrifice on the Saturday open to that stage.
I can't. Oh, they could do Wet or Headbanger, but I feel like they're a Louder band.
Yeah, the other reason I kind of said that was because I think we saw Ghost Kid He was on Wet or
We
Headbanger.
did, yes,
yeah.
he was. That was sometime in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was. It was right after, or it was during Santiago or whatever they called it.
Yeah, so I think it was like that 4 or 5 o'clock spot.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm curious. Very curious. Very excited. And if, for whatever reason, like I said, we fall in love, they come to Australia, so we can see him with the plot in you. I really enjoyed that. Please suggest down below what you want us to react to next, as we're always open to more suggestions, especially in this genre of music.
Yes.
Always keen to discover more. Like, I only discovered these guys the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I can love it. So let's keep going. But until next time, I've been Jaimunji,
I'm Mrs. Mungy.
and you all have a bloody good one. Subscribe.